Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm really excited right now because I'm going to the park to take a walk. And I'm very excited because I haven't been to the park to take a walk in so long. And I've been wanting to go to the park for like weeks, and I just have never made time for myself to go there and take a walk because it's a 20-minute drive to the park. Anyways, let's go! Look how beautiful it is today. Oh my God. It literally makes me so happy to be surrounded by nature, man. Like, I wish that I could just live in this right here. I just want to live right here. Surrounded by the trees and the forest. Okay, let's make our way to the trail. No freaking way. So, last year, sorry, the plane. Last year I made this like mental note, like a mental nudge that said, okay, when things are going in the right direction, I'm gonna see a horse. Like, that's gonna be my telltale sign. And then I found out that it was the year of the horse. And so the park that I'm at, it has an equestrian area, but like people are never here. It's usually like once a week, but today's a random fucking Wednesday and we got horsies. Oh, I want a brown one. Hello. Hello. I love animals so much. So pretty. We made it to the trail. Now, there's nothing specifically, sorry, you can't really see me, but there's nothing specifically special about this trail, but I prefer taking walks in parks that are surrounded by shrubbery. Like, I don't like taking a walk in a park and it's like just concrete path surrounded by grass, no trees, just open. Just sun blasting you. I just don't like that. There's something that just feels so wrong about that. Like, how are you gonna call this a park, but you cut down all the natural trees in it? I feel really good right now, though. I did do a meditation this morning, a 30-minute meditation. My mind didn't stop thinking, but I was practicing kind of just letting thoughts roll in, like clouds, letting them roll in and roll out. I was practicing that. I was practicing just letting them go and not identifying with the thoughts and letting them control me, because that is what I've been struggling with the past couple weeks, just letting my thoughts take over. Man, I don't know how to describe it. I've been to this park hundreds of times. Like, there was a point in my life a couple of years ago where I was so depressed. I was coming to the park every single day to just walk because it became meditative for me to just come to the park and just walk and think and talk myself through whatever was on my mind. And it's become such a really big part of my life. And the fact that I have not been able to come here as often as I want to sucks. But I don't know. I also don't really want to rely on it. Is that bad to say that? Like, is that like, You know, you're doing something that feels good, that is good for you. There's no bad, you know, there's no downside to coming to the park and taking a walk, and like taking a walk for like an hour if you need to, so that way you feel better. But my mind just said, but I don't want to rely on that as a form of cope, whatever. But dang, I just realized that like that piece of me, there is a piece of me that like low-key doesn't want me to get better. Just wants me to stay the same, at least, because they don't see anything wrong with the way that I am. I'm realizing that there is a piece of me that's like that, and it's like, I don't know why. You know, I would love to do this for the rest of my life. Be surrounded by nature and take hikes and walk, be in the mountains. I hope you can hear the sounds of the birds and stuff. I am on my second lap now. This trail is like a mile long. I think I'm just thinking a lot about stuff. I don't really have anything to say, I'm sorry. And I feel like I am just thinking too much, and my excitement to be here faded because I'm literally thinking about things that I don't really need to be thinking about right now, and I'm going to try to center myself and ground myself to be here right now. And I'm going to show you what that looks like. So take a deep breath. I'm here right now. I'm at the park. I was very excited to be here. Let's stop thinking about things that take us out of this moment. And let's just be here. Because there's no emergency to be thinking about the things that I'm thinking about. There's no emergency. I don't have to get through those thoughts right now. I don't have to clear these thoughts, these endless cycle of thoughts. I don't have to do that right now. I'm here at the park. I'm surrounded by nature. It's beautiful. There's nobody else on the trail. I'm all by myself. It's a beautiful day. And let's just be here. Okay? Let's just be here. Let's look at the leaves on the floor, or let's notice. Let's notice things. Let's notice things. Let's notice how beautiful that tree is. That's a cool tree. It's beautiful, it's green. It looks like it's flourishing. It's nice and shady over here in this part of the trail, which is really nice. That's a nice tree. That's a nice tree. That's a nice tree. The sounds of the birds right now. The sounds of the birds right now are really beautiful, really calming. It's nice to hear them just singing along on this beautiful morning. While I'm here in this park. I'm here in this park. In my favorite park. You know, it's so strange how like I wanted to come here so bad, and then I was excited for like the first 10 minutes, and then my mind was like, okay, but wait, lock in real quick. We need to think about this. And it's like, no, I actually don't need to think about that. Your mind does this crazy thing where it's like competing for your attention all the time. And it's okay to just be here. It's okay to just experience, you know? I feel like I have a hard time remembering a lot of the things that have happened in my life. because of the simple fact that I wasn't there mentally. I was somewhere else mentally. And I don't want to do that. And I just want to be here in this moment. And you know what? We're going to walk a little slower because there's no rush. There's no rush to get through to the end of the trail. And it feels good outside. There's no rush to get back home right now. There's no rush to finish this experience. There's no rush. There's no rush to get anywhere, see my phone, talk to people. There's no rush to do any of that. We're just here on this trail, enjoying that beautiful trail. So let's do that. It's when I am out in this park and I see like little areas like this, like just this little wooded, shaded area. I think of The Walking Dead, and I think of like the first season when they were walking through the woods and everything. And yeah, I think about that every time. Like when I'm on the highway and we're passing by like the big forests of trees or whatever, I'd be like, dang, that's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to walk through those things so that way the walkers don't see us. Oh. Do you see it? Oh my God. Whoa, that was really cool. He was just pecking away. I was like, what is that sound? It sounds like something is falling. It was a whole woodpecker. First of all, I did not know woodpeckers were that big. That dude was huge. Dang. Okay, so next time I'm definitely gonna bring my other camera because I couldn't have zoomed in for you to see that. That was so cool. See, and this is what happens when you slow down. You enjoy the view. You get to enjoy the view a little bit longer. You know what I think is really interesting? These things. Like whatever this is, I think that that's really cool. Is it one of these? It's got to be this in mature form. It'd just be like unraveling. You know, it's just like this little thing like that. Looks like Kevin's been here. That's Horse Dookie. So I've slowed down and I've just been taking like little baby steps. I've been just walking like this. And I'm so glad that I did that. I'm so glad that I'm just like, just admiring, you know? This is the swamp. Because if you don't know, this whole place was a fucking swamp ground. I wonder if there's like, if the water is like there. Or if you gotta walk a little bit to get to it. Yeah, I'm not walking down there. It's my favorite part. There's just something about this like overhang of trees that I just love so much. Fucking love nature! All right, I know I'm not supposed to be thinking. On the way here, I was thinking about, on the way to the park, I was thinking about how when I was younger, I wouldn't say I got bullied per se. That's a strong word for those who actually do get bullied, but I mean, I guess you could call it that. I got made fun of for being kind of different, a little weird, and that's understandable, but who isn't weird as a kid? And that caused me to obviously dial back my weirdness a little bit for a very big part of my adult life. I was myself, but I wasn't completely myself because I was afraid of what people would say and think. And then one day I just stopped caring and I was like, why should I care about what anyone else thinks about me when they are scared to be themselves and they just want to follow the leader? Why should I care about the opinion of somebody like that? And so then, yeah, and then I just started being myself, and I feel like I'm so much more of my childhood younger self now than I ever was before, and I feel really happy about that, and I feel really authentic, and I feel like it just feels so good to just dive back into those things that made you happy as a child. Like that childlike happiness is like an irreplaceable feeling. It's okay to be different. It's okay to be weird. It's okay to be you and yourself and authentic and do what makes you happy. Do what makes you joyful, you know? It's okay to do that and be that, because who is anyone else to judge? God. People are lame. People are lame and they're losers. We made it back. That was beautiful. I'm really glad that I did that. And I'm thinking about doing something else that I've been wanting to do. You're never gonna guess. Go to the library. Yes, I love going to the library, and I love just being in the library. It's like one of my favorite places to be. I don't know, I just love the energy in there sometimes, especially now before school gets out. It's 12 o'clock right now, so I feel like it would be a really great time to go there and look for some books. I really wanted to get some books on, I don't know, I'm just gonna go there and see what gravitates towards me, and I'm excited that you're gonna be there with me. Okay, let's go. I'm so excited to be here right now. I don't even know what I want to look for, but I'm just gonna take you with me. It's not super busy in here, but there are a good amount of people in here right now. There are people having normal volume conversations, but I'm not gonna be one of those people. This is usually my favorite part, is to go for books about nutrition. But I don't think I'm gonna do that today. I could get a book about cats. I kind of would like to do that, but catification. Oh, Jackson Galaxy. That's funny. I like him. The Encyclopedia of Cat Parades. Whoa. Oh god, oh god, oh god. The Cat Whisperer. Oh my god. Cat Whisperer. That's very interesting. Look, it's Jasper. Interesting. Why cats do what they do and how to get them to do what you want. I would really like to read a book about this, to be honest with you. I think I might pick this up and see how I feel about it. And they have some gardening, some books about gardening, which I feel like are really pretty. I feel like, oh, I have this. I got that from Five Below. Herbs and spices, houseplants, but I don't think I'm trying to get into that right now. It's very empty. These are like cookbooks and nutrition books. I feel like I want to get a book about Buddhism. I want to get something revolving around Buddhism because it was a thought that popped up in my mind and it hasn't went away, so I think I'm craving for it. So I'm gonna try and look into some Buddhism books. Oh, you know, another thing, I wanted to learn about the history of Florida, but I feel like they're not gonna give you the real history about Florida, and I think that would be a bad book. Let's go look for some Buddhism books. Religion, comparative and other religions, 290. Oh, the fuck is that at? Oh, okay. Alright. I think we... That's interesting. Buddhism day by day. The art of simple living. How to live with a loved one, whatever. An introduction to Buddhism. Why Buddhism is true. Awakening the mind. Lightening the heart. Ooh. That sounds like something that's up my alley. Like Catholicism. How to be a perfect stranger. Essential religious etiquette handbook. Meditations. There's a book on meditations. Interesting. It's a very old book. 1994. Yeah. just making sure that I have something, like I'm picking up some options just in case if I don't get through any of them or one of them and I have other options. Is that such a bad thing? All right, I got 4 books. As if I can, let me not say that, but like realistic. I can if I wanted to. Girl, don't make me challenge myself. First book, The Cat Whisperer. I am always down to learn more about my animals. Second book by the Dalai Lama. His Holiness, the Dalai Lama. Wow. Awakening the Mind, Lightening the Heart. Teachings of Tibetan Buddhism. Very interesting. And then I got another Dalai Lama book. That's who the Dalai Lama is? Why is he looking at me like that? Big Book of Happiness. And on the back it says, come on, get happy. Now, I don't know why I'm getting so many books about happiness. Maybe the way I'm feeling, I don't know. And then my last book is Welcoming the Unwelcome by Pema Chödrön. I actually have another book by her already. The one that she's popular for, When Things Fall Apart. And it is really good. I started it, but I did not finish it, unfortunately. But I don't think that I'm in a place to want to read that right now because I don't feel like my life is falling apart. Like, I'm just not in a place to read that right now. So I feel like I do this sometimes. But you know what? I will at least finish one of these books. I will. Even if I don't like it, I will force myself to. I feel like that's it for the day. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I'll call you tomorrow. Love you. Bye.